What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be squirrel hunting with my compound bow. Let's see how many squirrels we can shoot. So for anyone wondering, I'm going to be shooting the Bear Adapt 2 HP, as you can see on the limb there. I just got this bow recently, and so far I really love it. I'll be pairing my arrows with the G5 small game broadhead. These are very popular small game broadheads, and for a good reason, because they sure do some damage. They're only about an inch in width, but those three prongs right there just really help rip open whatever you're shooting, and they also keep your arrow from digging down in the dirt and ruining it, which is awesome. So as you can see, my setup here is just my little deck, and I hide behind the grill. I set the camera up there, and there's some bird feeders I have right there. And you can see I just sprinkled a lot of feed on the ground right there, and the squirrels go crazy. I shoot them right through the fence. It is about 8.5 to 9 yards, so I just use my 10 pin. Alright, here we go. So for this clip, I did not have my small game broadheads yet. I was just using a field point, and you'll see that I get an alright shot in the leg, but it just wasn't enough with the field point, and he ended up running off and the arrow fell out of him. But I do hate to injure an animal, but these squirrels are really tough, and since the arrow fell out, he probably lived another day. Freaking smoked him. Look at him. You could see him here hanging out in the tree, and he hung out here for probably half an hour, and then he eventually ran off.
You need to shoot him.
Alright, here we go. So I completely missed the squirrel in this clip, and I was really confused on why until I watched the GoPro video back, and you could see that my arrow clipped the grill cover because I now have my small game broadhead on, and you'll see here in a second that when I shoot, the prong of the broadhead clipped the grill cover and messed up my arrow flight. So this squirrel got lucky. Alright guys, you see that arrow hit right there, and that's what these small game broadheads are good for. Those prongs keeping your arrow from going in the dirt. It didn't even go in the dirt past the collar or the insert of the arrow, so that's awesome. So as I was sneaking out to try and shoot one of these squirrels, I ended up spooking them off, and I just got set up and waited a couple minutes, and they came running right back. You can see there's the first one, and then the second one comes right here. And you'll see me looking at my camera a lot, and that's because behind the grill, crouched down the way I am, I cannot see the squirrels until I'm standing all the way up. So I use the camera to see where they're at and what they're doing, make sure I'm not spooking them as I stand up, and this is a pretty good shot here. So here's the squirrel I just shot, and you can really see what this small game broadhead does. It just rips him open. You can see that there. His guts came all out. If we flip him over, there's the exit hole, and it's about 1.5 to 2 inches, and there is my broadhead just covered in guts and stuff, and these things definitely do some damage. But yeah, nice little squirrel. Pretty guy. Here we go. We got one squirrel here. Holy cow. I just smoked that squirrel. Wow. I think that went right through him right there. He took off, came through the fence. There he is. Holy cow. I just smoked that squirrel. Wow. So here's my arrow lane here, and I definitely think this is probably my best shot I've had on a squirrel yet, because right off the bat, you can see there's a ton of blood splattered around here. All over the place, there's blood, and if you follow it, there's some blood there. Got blood on that leaf. There's a bunch of blood down here. It's on the bricks. Keep going, there's more on the bricks. Keep going, there's some more on the bricks. He was running down the bricks. Bunch of blood all through here, look at that. Bunch of blood all through here, and it keeps going down that way. You can see in the little bit of snow we have here, the blood trail he left, and there he is. Nice pretty squirrel. Let's see where this shot went. Oh wow. Yeah, that's right in the pump station right there. I mean, that is impressive. You can see the hole that broadhead just left, about 1.5 to 2 inches, and just ripped him open right through his neck there. This is definitely the lethalest shot I've had yet with the bow, so that's nice to know that I'm getting a little bit better at aiming. But yeah, it just went through that side, not on the other side, so just one side, but it definitely did enough damage and took him out pretty quick. Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the squirrel hunting in this video, and if you'd like a better review on my new bow, go ahead in the comments, drop it down below, and I can make a video on it later. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go down, drop a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.